Hey guys, E-Class number 4, part 3, Keybone 2. I got Yadajnim Daniel Yan here. He's going to do Keybone 2 for us. Keybone 2, it's our yellow belt form. It's the follow-up to Keybone 1, so you'll notice a lot of similarities. There are 20 steps in Keybone 2, just the same as Keybone 1 20 moves. And they're the turns. You turn in the exact same direction. The only thing different about it is the technique that you do with each step. So let's get into that now. Keybone 2. First, we start off with Chidiet, which is coming to attention. We got our feet together, our hands are in fists by our side, our palms are facing back behind us. Kinyet, bow, we bow out the waist. Chumbi, we step out with our left leg, arms come out from the chest, in to the chest, and down in front of your stomach. All right, 1. We make a back stance, and we do our first form basic, which is inner forearm block. Notice the belt hand, the tight V, the good fist here. The back stance is nice and correct. He's got his back knee bent. He's got his front leg slightly bent. His toes are pointed forward. 2 is a side middle punch. So he's in a side stance. He's got a good belt hand. He's punching right in the middle. Very good. Okay, 3, he turns, same direction. If it was Keybone 1, notice it was the same turn there. Okay, so it's a front leg turn, it's a half turn, meaning you go from facing one side to facing the other. So that's a half turn. A quarter turn would be facing one side to facing the front, and then a 3/4 turn would be going from facing one side to facing the back. So he did a half turn there. He's in his inner forearm block again, same as the first technique in the form. 4, back to side middle punch. Okay, 5, he's gonna do a quarter turn. He does a low block, and then with the same arm, he does a high block. Notice he put in his good low block crosses. He used both arms, so he touched at the elbows for the low block. He touched at the forearms for high block. Okay, 6, side kick and a side knife hand strike. Side knife hand strike is a yellow belt form basic. It's yellow belt form basic number 2. Remember to stack and then do your knife hand. Right here is the weapon. He's in a side stance. 7, another side kick, side knife hand strike. Same thing as the last move. And 8, side kick, high block, high punch. Okay, so one common mistake that's done there is sometimes people will do a side kick and then they'll do another knife hand and then they think they should do the high block and punch. But no, you're just doing the side kick and then the high block and then the high punch. Notice this is a high punch, it's not a middle punch. So he's punching face high there, and it's a reverse punch. So he's got his right leg forward, but he's got his left arm out. So he did high block on the same side, and then he did high punch on the opposite side. That is a common mistake. You'll see sometimes people doing high block and then high punch with the same arm, but that's not it. Okay, 9. We do a 3/4 turn there. See that? So we went from facing front to facing that way. Okay, 3/4 turn, and he's in an inner forearm block, back stance. 10, he puts up his guard, he does a roundhouse kick, and then he does a side stance into a low block. Now, a lot of times, a big mistake you'll see here, not a big mistake, just a little mistake, is you'll see people go into a front stance instead of a side stance because they're used to doing low block in a front stance. But this is a different way of doing it. It's just from a side stance. Okay, 11. We got a half turn there. We're in a back stance. We're back to inner forearm block. So you've seen 4 moves so far that were inner forearm block. The first move, the third move, and then over here, number 9, and then number 11, inner forearm block. We're in a back stance. 12, we guard. We do a roundhouse kick. Land in side stance again, and low block in that side stance. 13, we're gonna do a quarter turn there. do a low block and a high block with the same side arm, okay? So the same side arm did his low block, and then the same side arm did the high block. He's got a good belt hand there. All right, 14, roundhouse kick. Guard with the front hand. Guard with the front hand. We guard low. We protect ourselves because we want to do a nice high roundhouse kick. So we always think if we do a technique, where are we left open? If we do a nice high roundhouse kick, we're left open low. So we got to guard low, okay? And then side back fist strike. Okay, remember to cross from underneath, from the armpit. Good. 15, roundhouse kick, guard low, side back fist strike. 16, roundhouse kick, guard low, high block, high reverse punch. Okay, so he did high block with the right arm, high reverse punch with the left arm. So you'll notice there's kind of a similar pattern. When he went down this way, he was doing side kick and knife hand strike. When he came down the other way, he was doing roundhouse kick and side back fist strike. Okay, 17. We got a 3/4 turn. We're in an inner forearm guard. This is the 4th form basic. Side back fist strike is our 3rd form basic for yellow belts. Okay, we're in a back stance. We bring those arms straight back and then bring them forward with power. We don't bring them back and then forward like this, just with weak arms. We're coming forward with power. 18, we step out at an angle, okay? So we're not going forward in that direction. We're not going to the side in that direction. We're splitting the difference. So we're going right there between the side and the forward angle right there, okay. 19, we do a front leg turn, and we are now facing this direction. We have our same arms in the same position, and 20. Hey! Stepping out at an angle, and we have a key up on that one. So we just did 4 inner forearm guards in a row, and we did a key up on the last one. This is another common thing that gets messed up. So let's show those last 4 moves. So getting the high block, high punch. Okay, so we turn, we go side. Then back leg steps, we go angle. Front leg turns, we go the other side. And then back foot comes in, angle with a key up. Now, the Bado, this is done wrong as well sometimes. So front leg is gonna come back, Bado, and then left foot comes in, O-hop. Okay, so make sure you're not Badoing by bringing your back leg in. Then you're gonna end off center. When you bring your front foot in, then you end by ending where you start. So that's what we wanna do. So okay, let's show the Keybone 2 with no steps. Let's go ahead. Very nicely done. Now I'm going to show it so you can see it from behind. Really good job. All right, that's Keybone 2. Have fun with that.